Good evening, YouTube. This is Kaylin Strain coming at you with a follow-up video to what was basically a VR to West S about why a bug-out bag is important, and I showed this pack right here, which I have since added a few things to it, but there's still room left in it. But this is going to be my Trike get home bag. And that is to go along with my Trike repair kit, which I still would like to add some more tools to. And if I have to get a bigger pouch or get another one of these out to put additional items in, then so be it. Because right now I'm missing a few key tools that I would like to have for proper Trike maintenance. But basically I have in here, I'm not going to take everything out of here because it would just take too long to put it all back in. But basically I have a tube. I got a trifold tool organizer here with a tire gauge sticking out. I got a little wrench here. I got a pocket knife there. I got a replacement chain. I got a bike chain repair kit there. I got some chain oil in there, and I have assorted fasteners and things inside of this M&M's mini tubes. These tubes are very handy to have. The only problem is this little thing might poke the mesh, but if you turn it right, you shouldn't have that issue. But this feels like decent quality mesh. But anyway, so this is a MOLLE compatible, and I can actually hook it onto my Trike basket. But this is my Trike repair kit, and as you can see, I'm just showing my helmet with my riding gloves, which are the lobster claw type, where the first two fingers are separated from the other two plus the thumb. These are more of a winter glove, but at the moment these are the only riding gloves I have, but I just have them there. I will move this to the side. I'll just put it back here. And what I've decided to do was use this pack that I got from the thrift store to basically have my first go at a get home bag. I don't know if I will actually make this a regular EDC or not, in addition to my purse, which I have some other EDC items in, but this would be when I choose to go for a ride. Now I will have to delay that because someone stole one of my pedals off my Trike. I had put it outside so I could do some seat adjustments and tightening on it, and I was going to go for a ride, but then the weather turned to crap today. But anyway, so starting off here, this may not be the permanent location, but here is a headlamp. It's a very old headlamp. It's the first headlamp I've had, and I've had that for well over 10 years. 3 modes, blink off, and then I have attached a little red light. Right now the battery's kind of acting up, but I don't have the right battery in here, so I need to change that, but it does glow red. So that's what I have in there. Then in this top pocket here is what I call my, this is mostly first aid and similar items. So this is a first aid kit. I have some moleskin. I got some pain relievers, eye drops. Well, I don't have pain relievers in here yet, but I will. I got allergy medicine. I got gloves, hand sanitizer, masks. Then here's a bag of cough drops. And then this little thing which I attached to the key keeper. I actually have some tampons which are very good as a first aid item because they can stop bleeding. You can unroll them and to use them as gauze. Then further in I have a handheld flashlight, which is probably one of the first LED ones. Actually, I think it's incandescent. So I could actually hold this thing over my solar panels and it would charge. I have a little Walgreens pill pouch with safety pins and paper clips because you never know when those things can get you out of a jam. I have an armband that came with an older tail light that I used to put onto my trike basket that was not part of a light system, which I have since put on my trike. But I could use, because this is a bright color, I could just put this on just in of itself, and it could be a safety thing, or I could use it to tie something down because of the way it's designed. And there's a lot of real estate here for folding this over and slapping the Velcro back down. It's a very handy thing to have. I have my Aquapura, which is now known as E-Tech City, filter straw with the replacement bottom filter pads and back flexing syringe. I have that in here. And in here I threw in a purple marker and a regular pen. My black Sharpies are the best. I need to replace them, but for now at least I have a marker. Not focusing. What the heck? But anyway, carry on. And in this pocket I have just one of those just pocket mirrors, some hospital swag. But hey, a mirror will get you out of a jam. I can signal with it if I had to. And I have Right in the Rain notepad. This is identical to one that was in my giveaway box. Plus I have a tan covered one in that box. So that is out of here. That's on its way to Tan Bubba. I also have a couple of, one is longer than the other, but a couple of these twisters that are used by factories to tie down items to their the cards for packaging for retail sale. And then back here in this pouch, which is basically duct tape covered plastic weaving stuff, sharpening stone. And then in this, there's a zipper pocket here Focus, dang you. I have a couple of additional items. I have a packet of bus tokens for Des Moines City buses. I have a pass, which I am currently using as through an app on my phone, but in case I'm not able to do that, but I still need to take a bus, I can get some rides. And I do plan on getting more of these tokens in the future. I have another pack that I'd stash somewhere. But if I need to score a ride and the buses are still running, but I can't use my phone to use the app, or I can't get a pass, a physical card to pass, I got this. And I have a pair of earplugs. I'm putting all these back in here so that I can just close this back up. Now I just don't have a jumbled mess all over my table. Now I'm going to lay this down. I have, this is just a thermometer, but it's Celsius, and for some reason, or no, it's a compass. Or yeah, it's a little button compass, and it is pointing north, which is a good thing. This is just a little reflective thing that's been beating the crap because I've had it on bags, but I chose to stick it on here. And in this pocket, I have shelter and cordage and a few other things. I got bug repellent. This is a stick. I have an emergency bivvy. I have some fat wood. I have this container with little sticks and the paper popsicle sticks and cut up paper sack handles. So I have immediate kindling for a fire, and then I can use this stuff here, which is like a natural mix of fibers that's been dried out. I can start a fire with it. I got a set of matches from, and a striker from a Russian ration. I got an unopened pack of 3 mini Bics. That's in addition to the lighter that I normally carry in my purse. And I got 3 kinds of cordage here. Glow-in-the-dark paracord. It's probably maybe about 10 feet of it. I took some off because I put some of it on the ferro rod handle that I sent to Tien Bubba. This is the cord that I bought for $1 at a thrift store. I just burnt the ends a little bit so that it would not fray as much. And then this is a piece of shock cord from an old coat, and I saved the cord locks. Just put them on there. snap came off of this thing and doesn't want to go back on. But I'll deal with that later. Now onto the side pockets, which are all food. And I deliberately chose items that do not need any utensils. So in here I have a little brew kit with a couple of coffees, a couple of teas, creamer, sugar, sweetener. I have some of these kind peanut butter and dark chocolate bars. I have several of them. And also this is that stove kit that came in with the custom ration, well, pretty much nearly 2 complete rations that I got from custommre.com, and I had ordered the stove kit. And in here, I got it upside down actually. In here is the folding stove, which is hard steel, not the flimsy aluminum. There's some fuel packets that look similar to the Australian Little Lucifer fire starters, but they're bigger. And there's some matches in there. Some of the UCO store matches, which I bought when I was at Walmart. So I got those in here. So I have another means of heating up water to make coffee or tea. Oh, also I forgot to mention, in my first aid kit I have water purification tablets. I got 6 of those. And then here, in addition to the kind of bars, I have a few more of those, and I have these little packets of raisins and cranberries. And a few of these crush drink powders that you can put in 500 ml or 8 ounce water bottle. So I got a few of those in there. These pockets, as I said in that other video, are not really designed for a water bottle. But I still got that covered. Now I will lay this down this way as I open it so nothing really falls out. Eventually, I will get a better pack than this. This one was a freebie, so I'm going to make use of it while I can. So, in here I have my personal medicines, including some nasal spray. This is a day's worth of pills, and I can probably get 2 or 3 days worth left out of this nasal spray bottle. I will call this my summer shimmer. It's not the best one, it's not a cotton one, but you know, it's seen better days, but hey, it was free to me. It's got stained because it was used as a tablecloth, but hey, that's okay. It will do the job. And then in addition to that, instead of a standard bandana, I added this triangular two-sided one that I got from verostaleka.com. Camo on one side, green on the other. But it'll still do the job of a bandana. It's just that it's triangular, not square. And I have a safety vest for night riding, or if I'm riding in cloudy weather. And it's got a couple of small pockets. Sorry if that blinded you. And going on, I have just a piece of scrap cloth that I can use as a pre-filter for filtering water prior to treatment. I have a pair of socks in here. I have two of these brackets for my U-locks for my Trike. This will be if I choose to put it around, have one side of it, leave it on my Trike, and then put the other side around a post. And I have a pair of these Cat branded or Caterpillar branded mechanics gloves that I picked up at a local gas station because I thought that would be a nice addition. And these were purchased with some gift money that I later spent the balance of in a thrift store. So that would be a secondary pair in addition to my riding gloves. And here is just a black shopping bag and a pill bottle for trash disposal, because I would choose to pick up after myself. If I pack it in, I pack it out. And this is an insulated half-liter water bladder that my filter straw and my Sawyer both fit on these. I tested them. So if you can, so these kind of caps here, you can put your Sawyer or your E-Tech City filter straw on it. I don't know if the life straw fits on it. I don't have one to find out. So that's one way I can carry water. Another way is this enameled cup, which I've taken camping. I can boil water in this. And then this, I've had this for several years. This is a collapsible bottle. Local insurance company branded, but this is a 500 ml bottle or an 8-ounce bottle. And it collapses down to that. And fits nicely in a cup with little room to spare. And there's a little pouch right here. Tap it again, get this thing, the dang thing to focus. Oops, there's a little pocket right here my Gerber suspension. Easily fits right in there. Sheath and all. And I have added this loop, this infinity scarf or loop scarf that I bought from the thrift store. So lots of things I could do with this in addition to wearing it. And here I have a pack that I got from Walgreens, a cotton variety pack. It's got, it had paper, stick cotton swabs. I added some plastic stick cotton swabs. There's cotton rounds and cotton balls. So this can be a first aid item, as well as a hygiene item or a fire starter item. And here is that survival kit that I made with a range finder pouch. Got a ferro rod with the striker, and there's a magnet here that holds this part down, and the striker kind of sticks to it. I have a paracord bracelet here. I got a Miswak or Siwak stick for oral care. I have a space blanket. And I won't take everything else obviously because that would just take too dang long, but I have all kinds of goodies in here. More fat wood, matches, another stove from a French ration. I got an Altoids tin kit. I got another little knife multi-tool with this purple paracord on it. I got another flashlight in there. I got fuel tablets in a cigarette case. So that's a pretty comprehensive kit right there. Redundancy, that's why I wanted to do that. More hygiene, I have this pack of hand wipes that I got from the local Hy-Vee store that was in their discount cart. 50 cents for 20 wipes, not bad. I got deodorant that was left over from my previous family camping trip. So I got some left, so I threw that in. Inside of this cough drop bag is a whole bunch of the MRE toilet paper bundles, which I have taken out of their outer wrappers, plus a few moist wipes. So I got that bit covered. Batteries, AA and AAA for the lights. This is also the pack that I have taken camping. This is a pack of very thin glow sticks, different colors. I just kept them taped up in here. So another source of light. And then the last thing that I have in here is my Jeff White knife. I would like to get a bigger version of this for a bushcraft knife, but that will wait for another day. I can wear this as a neck knife because of the length of the paracord that I put on here. So there you go. There is my first attempt at a get home bag. Now I have to spend a fair amount of time putting it all back together, but that's okay. So again, I will eventually get a better pack than this that does not have any broken buckles or anything like that. One that I can maybe better organize, preferably one with a sternum strap. But until then, this will be it. So every time I go for a ride, I will have that on me, or I will put it in the rear basket when I go, and that camel tool pouch will go into the basket that's there, that's sitting in amongst those tires. Those are my spare tires. I obviously won't carry any of those with me, but I have them. So I hope this gives you some ideas. Maybe someone can give me some feedback on. And again, thanks for watching, and catch you on the flip side.